special occasion, we have a very prominent members present over with us. And the people, you have any idea how many members are present here? Answer. Okay, let me just inform the people. We have our chief guest, Padmashri Garu, Dr. T. Hanuman Chaudhary Garu. We need a big applause for him. And we have Prasanna Kumar Garu, Trivikram Garu, Prabhakar Rao, and many more are here. Now let us go with the prayer song.
The founder and chairman of Quality Thought, please come and
Thank you for lighting up the lamp. We were just waiting for it. Now, Dharni has something to say. Please, Dharni.
Moving next to the program, I would like to call upon the Director of the Central Telecom Management Studies, the Chairman of Pragna Bharatiya, Andhra Pradesh, fellow Tata Consultancy Services, former Information Technology, Chairman and Managing Director and Advisor of Satyam Computers and PT Colony, Secunderabad. I would like to call upon Padma Shri Dr. T. Hanuman Chaudhary Garu onto the dais, please.
Give a round of applause, people. Give a round of applause.
Next, I would call upon the MD General Physician and PGD Diabetes, and he is the one of leading consultancy physician spelled in the threatening infectious, postgraduate diplomatic in diabetology, master's diplomatic in alternative medicine, vice president Telangana Doctors Association, and he is Dr. Trivikram Garu. I want to welcome.
Give a round of applause.
Dr. W.G. Prasanna Kumar Garu, former chairman, senior scientist in pollution control.
Give a round of applause.
Next, I would call upon P.V. Prabhakar Garu, who has born in Mangara village in Karimnagar, and he has completed his schooling from St. Paul's High School, Hyderabad. He holds an engineering degree in electrical and electronics from Madras University. He was recognized as a self-made industrialist in 1988 by the President of India. Give a big round of applause, guys.
Give a round of applause.
He has a wide knowledge in current social issues and has successfully played a role in bringing the international brands to India.
Let's start building some hurting bombs.
Nextly, I would call upon Raj Kamal Garu onto the dais, who is Deputy National Productivity Council.
Give a round of applause.
Nextly, I would call upon Harprasad sir onto the dais.
Give a round of applause. Come on, people, I want claps.
President Captain Services. With the founder of Quality Thoughts.
Give a round of applause.
గురు పరబ్రహ్మణే నమః. ముందుగా మనం జన్మించామంటే ముఖ్య కారణం మన తల్లిదండ్రులు. ఇంతకుముందు సార్ వాళ్ళతో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు, ఎవరు గొప్ప ఎవరు గురువు గారు అంటే ముందు మన తల్లిదండ్రులు మాత్రమే. మనకు రెండు కళ్ళు ఎలా ముఖ్యమో, మాతాచ పార్వతీదేవి పితాదేవో మహేశ్వర, తల్లిదండ్రులుగా మొదటి గురుగారు వారు ఉంటారు. రెండవ స్థానంలో విద్యాబుద్ధులు. గురుకులంలో విద్య నేర్చుకున్న తర్వాత మన జీవనశైలి మారిపోతూ ఉంటుంది. అంటే పూర్వకాలంలో గురుగారి వద్ద విద్యను అభ్యసించాలి. తర్వాతకి గురుదక్షిణగా గురుగారి దగ్గర అన్ని సంస్కారాలు నేర్చుకున్న తర్వాత వారి యొక్క జీవన గమనము అత్యున్నత స్థాయికి వెళుతుంది. కాబట్టి మొదటి గురువు మన తల్లిదండ్రులు, తర్వాతకి ఒక స్థాయిలో ఒక స్థానంలో మనం ఉన్నామంటే కారణం విద్యాబుద్ధి నేర్పినటువంటి గురువు గారు. ఆ గురువు గారి యొక్క అందరి ఆశీస్సులు, గురువుల యొక్క పరిపూర్ణత ఆశీస్సులు అందరిపైన ఉండాలని ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినటువంటి పెద్దలందరికీ కూడా భగవంతుని ఆశీస్సులు, గురువు గారి ఆశీస్సులు, ఉన్నటువంటి మహోన్నతమైన వారి ఆశీస్సులు అందరిపైన ఉండాలని అందరూ కూడా 2 చేతులు జోడించి మన గురువు గారికి మనము నమస్కారం చేసుకోవాలి. ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. హరి ఓం. గణాన్వా గణపతిగం భవామహే కవిం కవీనాముపమశ్రవస్తమో జ్యేష్ఠరాజం బ్రహ్మణస్పతః ఆనశృణ్వన్నోతిభిः సేదసాదనో శ్రీమహాగణాధిపతయే నమః. ఓం ప్రణో దేవీ సరస్వతీ వాజేభిర్వాధనీవతి ధియామ విక్రేవత. ఓం మహాసరస్వత్యై నమః. గురుర్విష్ణుః గురుదేవో మహేశ్వరः గురు సాక్షాత్ పరబ్రహ్మ తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. హరి ఓం. ఓం యో వైతాం బ్రహ్మణో వేద అమృతేనామృతాం పురీం తస్మై బ్రహ్మజ బ్రహ్మజ ఆయుకీర్తిం ప్రజాం దదః భాగధేయేనైవైనం ప్రణయతే బ్రాహ్మణ ఆరుషేణ ఉద్ధరేణ బ్రాహ్మణో వై సర్వా దేవతా సర్వాభిరేవైనం దేవతాభిరుద్ధరతే యావదేర్వై దేవతాస్య సర్వా వేదవిది బ్రాహ్మణే వసంతి తస్మాత్ బ్రాహ్మణేభ్యో వేదవిభ్యోధివేద్వే నమస్కుర్యాన్నాసీలం కీర్తయే దేదాయేవ దేవతా ప్రీణాతి పర్యాప్త్యానంతరాయాయ సర్వస్తోమోదిరాత్ర ఉత్తరమహర్భవతి సర్వస్యాప్తే సర్వస్వసిద్ధ్యై సర్వమేవ తేనాప్నోతి సర్వం జయతి శతం జీవ శరదో వర్ధమానం నిగమో భవతి మరుదరీనా వర్ధయంతి శతమేవ శతాత్మానం భవతి శతమనందం భవతి శతమైశ్వర్యం భవతి శతమితి శతం దీర్ఘమాయోః యశస్తంజసదే మమర్పయేంద్రావతే మమ చితి విహావః అయం మూర్ధా పరమే శిశువత్వచ్చారణమస్తమశ్లోకోऽస్తు. ఓం శతమానం భవతి శతాయ పురుషः శతేంద్రియ ఆయుష్యేవేంద్రియే ప్రతిష్టతి. ఓం భగవ నభగవ భవమా గవమా నభగవ భవమా పవమద్గవమత్ నవగవ పవమా దూతాయక్షన్ దూతాయక్షదో సరిగిరి నిల సరి సరిమా గిరిమా నిల సరి సరిమా సరిమత్ గిరిమత్ నిల సరి సరిమా దూతాయక్షద్ దూతాయక్షదో జటపట నిజ జట జటమా వటమా నిజ జడ వటమా జడమత్ పడమత్ నిజ జడ వటమా దూతాయక్షద్ దూతాయక్షదో భువ గవన భగవ భువమా గవమా నువగవ భువమా భువమత్ గవమత్ నువగవ భువమా దూతాయక్షద్ దూతాయక్షదో చికి బిగి నిగి చికి చికిమా బిగిమా నిగి చికి బిగిమా చికిమత్ బిగిమత్ నిగి చికి బిగిమా దూతాయక్షద్ దూతాయక్షదో. ఓం శ్రీరవత్ समारोग्यं मा वेद शोभामानं महीयते धान्यं धनं सदसंवत्सरं शुभं हरिः ओं तद्विष्णो परमं भगं सदावस्सन्द्रयोरया देव तच्छरादं तद्विप्राजो विपन्यवाजाग्रवाजस्य विन्धरे कृष्णाय परमं पदं पर्याप्यान्तरायाय सर्वस्तोमोदिरात्तमुत्तममहर्भवते सर्वस्याप्ते सर्वस्य रिक्ते सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति शरथो वर्धमानो इच्छवेगमो भवते निशतं दीर्घमायुः उद्यास्महव्येन वसो वसत्या वर्धयन्तः शतं जीवेम शरदः सवेदाः ॐ रोचनो रोचमानः शोभनो शोभमानः कल्याणः अखिलाण्डकोटि ब्रह्माण्ड नायकस्याघमास्यानं समस्त गुरुदेवत प्रसाद बल सिद्धिरस्तु पार्वती परमेश्वर प्रसाद बल सिद्धिरस्तु लक्ष्मी नारायण अनुग्रह प्रसाद बल सिद्धिरस्तु समस्त देवता दिव्य अनुग्रह प्रसाद बल सिद्धिरस्तु शतमानं भवति शताय पुरुषः शतेन्द्रिय आयुष्येवेन्द्रिये प्रतिष्ठते नभो भवति भवति नभो जायमानोऽग्नाम्
भागं देवेभ्यो वैदेभ्यो भागं भागो देवेभ्यः देवेभ्यो 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 विददाते ददाते ददाते ददाध्यायन्नायं ददात् तदाध्यायन् आयं प्रप्रायन् आयन् नित्यायन्
गोपां पुष्पं वेदा
प्रजावान् बसवान् भवति
हमावा अपां पुष्पं
पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् बसवान् भवति
वेदं वेदा
योपामायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति
निर्वापामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति
योऽग्नेरायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति
भोवयग्नेरायतनो
आयतनवान् भवति
एवं वेद
आयतनं वेदा
आयतनवान् भवति
अपामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति
योऽग्नेरायतनं वेदा
आयतनवान् भवति
भोवयग्नेरायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति
एवं वेदा
आयतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति
भावापामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति
चन्द्रमस आयतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति
चन्द्रमस आयतनं वेद
आयतनं भेदा
आयतनवान् भवति
राजाधिराजाय प्रजयाय वैश्रवणाय
महाराजाय नमः
ॐ तद्ब्रह्मा
ॐ तद्वायो
ॐ तदात्मा
ॐ तत्सद्यो
ॐ तत्सर्वो
ॐ तत्पुरान्नः
चरति भूतेषु गुहायां विश्वमूर्तिषु
यज्ञस्तं वसत्कारस्तमिन्द्रस्तगारुद्रस्तं विश्वस्तं ब्रह्मस्तं प्रजापतिः
तं तदाभामृतं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्सुतरो
सर्वविद्यानामीश्वरः सर्वभूतानां
ब्रह्माधिपतिर ब्रह्मणोऽधिपतिर ब्रह्मा शिवो मे
अस्तु सदाशिवो
स्वस्ति
Thank you so much. ఈరోజు వేదికలో అలంకరించిన పెద్దలు శ్రీ టి హనుమాన్ చౌదరి, డాక్టర్ పద్మశ్రీ డాక్టర్ టి హనుమాన్ చౌదరి గారు మాకు ఎంతో స్ఫూర్తిదాయకులు. సో యు ఆర్ ఎ గ్రేట్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఫర్ ద హోల్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా సార్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఫర్ ద యూత్ సిట్టింగ్ హియర్. So we've been following you for many years, and being a fellow TCS, founder of Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited, Pragna Bharati. Okay, so I well-versed writer. Okay. So we were so delighted to have you here, and it's a privilege to see you on these stages for many more years coming. Okay, so being at the age of 93 years old, okay, so still young at heart, okay, he writes, he is still working, okay, so he is a real inspiration to each and every person who is sitting in this hall today, and not only here, throughout the world, okay, so he's a living legend, and we are so blessed to have you today, sir, and to him, we will also invite Dr. P.V. Prabhakar Rao garu, so an eminent businessman, psychologist, and he is also running a charitable trust on the name of his late father, Nana Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao garu, who happened to be a Prime Minister for India. Okay, so he is called as Chanakya of India. Okay, so thank you so much, sir, for being here. You're taking the legacy of your father to the next level. So we will anticipate and see, aspire you to be one more promising parliamentarian very soon. Thank you so much. And we have Dr. W.G. Prasanna Kumar garu. He is a former chairman for MGNRCE, Mahatma Gandhi National Council for Higher Education. So he is currently the senior scientist with Pollution Control of India. Okay, he is a Ministry of Government. So thank you so much for coming and gracing the occasion. And we have Dr. Trivikram. Dr. Trivikram is currently Vice President for the Doctors Association of Telangana. So pleased to have one more veteran here. And we have Deputy Director of National Productivity Council, Mr. Raj Kamal, with us today. Thanks for gracing the occasion, sir. And we, not last, but we have beloved President Hariprasad Panda garu, President of Capstone Services Limited, sitting here. And overall, thanks a lot for being our guests here. I would welcome you all on behalf of Quality Thought. Quality Thought is our presenter for this day's event. We have our founder and CEO, Mr. Ramana Bhupati, so who actually comes from a rural background. We wanted to inspire a lot of young youth actually coming from the rural areas. So 14 years back, he started this Quality Thought in a small location in Amirpet. So now Quality Thought is actually educating students on various technologies. Around 20,000 students graduate every year from Quality Thought for various technologies, and they are placed in the bigger MNCs. So he also, with lot of passion towards transforming lives, started many other initiatives like Ramana Soft, which is also a software development firm into application development and web development. So he also started 6-7 months back a new initiative called ITTV, which is Information Technology TV. It's promoting a lot of technologies. So conducting a lot of interviews with C-level executives and HR heads, and creating awareness to the youth who are aspiring to get into IT technologies. And finally, I am Christian Tanuri, founder and president of ICON, International Knowledge and Opportunities Network. I am so proud and privileged to say that I am associated with Ramana Bhupati and Quality Thought as well as ITTV and Ramana Soft today in conducting this program. And once again, I wish you all the best and wish you happy Teachers Day. So before I actually ask our chief guest to address the program, so we would request Mr. Ramana Bhopati Garu to felicitate all our guests with a small memento, okay, from Quality Thought. The first memento goes to Dr. Padma Shri Dr. P. Hanuman Chaudhary Garu, okay, on behalf of Teachers Day. So one memento to Harsad Panda Garu, President Capstone Services Limited. Memento to Dr. Trivikram, Vice President, Doctors Association of Telangana. And memento to Dr. W.G. Prasanna Kumar Garu, Senior Scientist, Pollution Control Board of India, National Productivity Council. Thanks a lot, sir.
According to Bharatiya Samskriti, Namaskar is a proper greeting. It is irrespective of the time of the day. Therefore, as Bharatiyas, whether in this country or any other country, I always start with Namaskar. Say again Namaskar. Namaskar. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. I am invoking Dharma. Sri Ramachandra was Dharma mortified. Therefore, it is in Dharma that the universe rests. It is in Dharma that we have to live. Therefore, I said I start with Namaskar and then say, invoke Dharma in the name of Lord Sri Ramachandra. Friends, today we are celebrating the birth anniversary of a very great Bharatiya, a great scholar, a great teacher, and a great president of Bharat, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. He was born in which place? Tiruttani. It is on the borders of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, a small town, Tiruttani. A person born in a poor Brahmin family, rising to the stature of the president of Bharat. I would like to tell you 3 incidents about this great person. He was ambassador of India, of Bharat, in Stalin's Russia, USSR. Stalin never gave interviews to any ambassadors. Earlier, our first ambassador was Pandit Vijayalakshmi, no less a person than the sister of Jawaharlal Nehru himself. She was the ambassador, but during all her tenure, she could never get an interview with Stalin. But Dr. Radhakrishnan was received by Stalin, and when they met, Radhakrishnan stroked Stalin on his cheeks. That man was flabbergasted. He said, nobody ever dare touch me, and your touch is so soothing, is so ennobling. I bow to you. Is it not a great tribute to a great scholar? Number 2, when he was the President of India, after he finished his embassy assignment, he came to India and the journalists asked him, you were there for so long, sir, did not the people of USSR lose their freedom? Dr. Radhakrishnan said, when did they have to lose it? They never had freedom under the Tsars, so where is the question of losing it under Stalin? What a great answer it was. And the third was, when he was the President of India, in 1962 October, India was invaded by Hind, Chini, Bhai, China. And we have been defeated very ignominiously. Dr. Radhakrishnan on the Republic Day, 26th of January 1963, he said, all said and done, we have been fooled, we have been misled. This country has been misled. This country has been misled by calling Hind, Chini, Bhai, rather while it was quite apparent that they had already occupied 40,000 square kilometers of Indian territory in Aksai Chin. What else, excepting a very bold scholar who has no axe to grind, would tell the truth to Stalin, to Nehru and to Bharatiyas. Therefore, this great teacher deserves all the obeisance, all the pranams of every Bharatiya. And he was given the Bharata Ratna. The President of India honored him with the greatest honor of Bharat Ratna. Friends, today is Teacher's Day. A teacher is different from a guru. A guru is different from a tutor, from a lecturer, from a professor. A guru must be a sculptor. Dr. Kanhaiyalal Maneklal Munshi, who was the founder of the Bharati Vidya Bhavan, wrote a small book called My Testament on Education. My Testament on Education. He was a great educator. He was the founder of the Bharati Vidya Bhavan. And in that he said, a teacher must be a sculptor. What does a sculptor do? He takes stone, no life, nothing, no features, and he sculpts it, he transforms it into Krishna, he transforms it into Bhagavan. That is what a teacher should do, ought to do for every student that comes to him. We had great teachers in the past, Valmiki, Vyasa, and so many such people who have given us the treasure of Ramayana and Mahabharata, the episodes from which enlighten us as to how to live, how to conduct. Friends, why do we respect a teacher? Because Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Ajnana Timirandha. Ajnana is ignorance, Timira is darkness, and Andha is blindness. From Ajnana Timirandhasya, by what? Jnananjana Salakaya, it is by Jnana. Jnana is different from Vijnana. Vijnana is science. Jnana is spirituality. It is tadatmyata of the Creator. Aham Brahmasmi, that's what Shankara said. So the great teachers were gurus, and the gurus were most happy when the students excel them. When does a father feel very happy? When his son becomes greater than himself. When does a teacher become happy? When the pupils become greater than themselves. And there is a lot of difference between a guru and a teacher and a tutor and we are such people. Take for example, where did Krishna go for his studies? To Sandipani Ashrama, to a Ashrama, to a Gurukula. He did Shushrusa, Pranipatena, Pariprasnena, Sevaya, Upadechendide, Jnanam, Jnanina, Tattvadarshinaha. That's what Bhagavad Gita says. Pranipatena by surrender, Pariprasnena by asking the questions, etc. That is how the students get in the knowledge from the Guru. And how does the Guru behave? Piteva putrasya, sakheva sakyuha, priyaha priyaya arhasi. That's what Arjuna tells Krishna. Priyaha priyaya, as a lover to the beloved. Sakheva sakyuha, as a friend to the companion. So the teacher, the Guru behaves like that, so that if he excels, if the Shishya excels the Guru, he feels fulfilled. Krishna went to Sandipani Ashrama. And what did he become in the end? A Vishwaguru. Ushnam one day Jagat Guru, he has become a Jagat Guru. What did the Kuru Pandavas do? They had lot of prosperity, wealth, power and everything. They did not want to go to any Gurukula. They got a tutor. What did he tutor? Dronacharya. What did he teach them? Everything in the use of weapons. Everything in the use of weapons. Everything in the use of weapons. What was the outcome? They murdered one another. They killed one another. 18 Akshavahis, 11 on the side of the Kauravas and 7 on the side of the Pandavas. They killed one another. Only a few people survived. The difference between a guru and a tutor is this. A guru produces a Vishwa Guru, a Shishya who will excel the Guru himself. Whereas a tutor, a mere teacher, a mere lecturer, a mere professor, they may produce some people who are very excellent in sending men to the moon or such weapons which will destroy the entire universe. But a guru is not. That is the difference. Today we find in many schools and colleges, does a teacher send his children to the school where he is teaching? Can you answer? No. What does it mean? He has no confidence. He has no confidence. He does not think that he is teaching the proper thing, that the students there will become great people. He is not. So the first thing if we want to improve education in this country is to insist that every teacher seeking a government job shall send his children to the school where he is posted. Same condition must be imposed upon government servants. The education minister, the MPs, the MLAs and all these people who talk of great things for this country, they must send their children to the government schools. Friends, do you know we have got Cheda education? That is Chaitanya and Narayana. Chaitanya and Narayana is Cheda education, a qualityless education. How to choose an answer from in a given number of questions. They don't develop brain, they don't develop any thinking power. That's why you see a great deterioration in the administration of this country. Every year, the Union Public Service Commission is conducting examinations for central services, IAS, IPS, TES, so many services. How many people are selected, sir? 1,000. Only 1,000 for all the services put together every year. How many lakhs of people are studying in the Chaitanya, the Chena, Narayana and Kota under factory of answer producers, answer selectors, not answer writers, answer selectors. That is why you see a great deterioration. A collector, today he is not applying his mind to the problem and finding out the solution. Instead, he speaks to the CMO. Every chief minister has got a secretariat comprising for all the ministries of under him. And what does the CM want? I will do that one. What does the PM want? I will do that one. That's why we will see a great deterioration in the administration. So friends, Bharat is great. Bharat has been ageless, our civilization. India wonder, that is A.L. Basham. He was a professor, he was a great historian in Indonesia, he was a Dutchman. India, that was wonder, that was the book that he has written. And so many people, today I was preparing that there would be some teachers and professors. I am not quite sure how many of them are practicing teachers or how many of them are only audience. I am not quite sure. That's why, friends, Abraham Lincoln's letter to the teacher of his son is a wonderful thing. I am not going to read that one. I think in the paper that is given is circulated, and with the two things I will finish. Who was Eisenhower? Who was Eisenhower? No teacher here. Tell me, sir, who was Eisenhower? He was the President of the United States of America, and earlier he was the Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces in the Second World War. He commanded the armies of all the allies and defeated Hitler. He saw slaughter. He saw devastation. He became the president. And then he became a great statesman. Not only a president, a great statesman. He was giving a message to his people. He said, if a plant is to flourish, the soil must be great. It is from the soil that the tree gets all the nourishment. You, the teachers, the leaders, where shall you get the nourishment from? From Bharat. Is Bharat only from 1947 or from tens of thousands of years ago? When Alexander set upon the conquest of the world, 323 BC, he came to Bharat. And he saw his teacher and sought his blessings. Socrates, sir, I am going to a great land called Bharat. What shall I bring from there? Anybody can tell? Ganga Jal. He wanted Ganga Jal and the peace of this Bharat. That is Bharat's greatness. That is Bharat's greatness. The greatest, Einstein, Schopenhauer, even Max Muller, all these Durant, these are great historians and philosophers. All of them have said, we bow to Bharat because Sanskrit and Bharat, these are the things that will nourish intelligence. If there were no Indians, we would not have known how to count. Mathematics is given by us. This is what Einstein has said. If they did not invent the zero, we would all be zeros. That's what Einstein said. So great people paid great tributes to Bharat. Just like a tree will grow and flourish and give us flowers only if the soil is good. Similarly, leaders can become good leaders if only they know the history of Bharat, the greatness of Bharat, that everything that was great was here nourished by the great teachers, by the great rishis who gave us the four Vedas. It is they and the derivatives from the Upanishads, etc. A teacher, for example, in the Svetaswara Upanishad, the teacher is asked a question saying, sir, what we cannot see, how cannot we believe? How can we believe what we cannot see? I see, he did not say, bloody fool, you read the book. He did not say that one. I see. Go. Get a negrodha, marri chettu telusuga, erraga untayi kayulu, marri kayulu. And how does the seed look? How much is the seed? Very tiny. Very old people may not be able to see. So he said, what is this? Sir, this is negrodha seed. Break it. What do you find? I find a seed. Cut it, cut. Sir, I am not able to see it. I am not able to see it. Hurry, there was a seed, you can't see it. In the Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna asked Krishna, show me your divya rupa, natumam shikyase drashtum anena ima chakshusha, divyam dadavite chakshusha pasyame yogam aishwaryam. You cannot see my aishwarya, my splendor with these eyes. I will give you divya drishti. With a microscope, we are seeing the smallest thing. With a telescope, we are seeing the farthest thing. Can you see with your own eyes? No, you can't see the electron. But in the electron microscope, it sees. Similarly, with the greatest telescopes, we are seeing farther and farther and farther. We don't know where this extends, how far it is extending. Divya drishti, then he gives the divya drishti. Therefore, don't think that what we see alone is true. And our rishis, saints like Valmiki and all those drashtas who wrote the Vedas, they could see the Paramatma. So friends, we have inherited, we must inherit all that knowledge. Just today, a great debate is raging. Those who have been Macaulayfied their education, English only. So the Rashtrapati of Bharat for this G20 has sent an invitation to all the leaders in the name of the Rashtrapati of Bharat. So the Congress leaders are saying, this is India, this is India. They are saying Bharat. If people are ashamed of what you are doing, is India an Indian name? Or did we not always say Bharatavarsha, Bharatvasi, Asetu, Himachala Paryantam? And this is the type of invocation. We are a cultural nation. Dr. Ambedkar, when he was studying in the United States for his doctorate, he submitted a paper. India has been always a nation. It is a nation by culture. It is a nation by culture. You people, we are political nation states. When did you become? You became a nation state in 1776, gentlemen. That is America. When did the United Kingdom become a nation state? 1707, when Aurangzeb died here, England and Scotland united, and it became a United Kingdom. Earlier what was it? Nothing. What was Germany? 1871, Bismarck united, he conquered 32 independent kingdoms and wove them into a nation state. But take Bharat. Bharat was also always a cultural state. Anybody could go anywhere, there may be many kings, but there will be a Chakravarti who says all of you have to form dharma, follow dharma. And if you don't, then the Chakravarti will intervene. That's what our constitution is made also. It's not a federation, it is a union, an unbreakable union. That's what we have to remember. Because when it was not a political state, a nation state, we were conquered piece by piece. And we did not, the makers of our constitution wanted that there should be a unbreakable union. There are 395 articles in our constitution. Not one of them is the word federation or federalism, but be all this nonsense. It always says union. And articles 300, 356, 360, 384, so many articles of them, they override everything in the state, because Ambedkar and Sardar Patel wanted this to be a very, very, very strong state. Similarly, Dr. Radhakrishnan was also a member of the Constituent Assembly. All of them wanted a strong Bharat. And it is only Nehru who said the India that is Bharat. We should have said, what is India? India is not a name that the Indians have given. The Indians have known themselves by this name. We have always called ourselves Bharatvasis and Bharatiyas. So friends, teachers have a great role. What is most important is they must draw their inspiration and transmit it by studying the history of India, which is tens of thousands of years old. Its culture, its literature, its language, Sanskrit. It was Sanskrit which has united us. Do you know, gentlemen, in the Constituent Assembly, Dr. Ambedkar proposed Sanskrit as the national language, as the union language, and that was defeated by one vote. Otherwise, he said Sanskrit is the one which has been binding this nation for the ages. Sanskrit shall be the language. And what does the Constitution say? Instead of Sanskrit, it says Hindi, which will draw most of its vocabulary from Sanskrit. So teachers, lecturers, kindly remember that we are a great country. We have been a great country. This is the only country which waged a 600 years war against the aggressors from 1192 to 1707, and it is the Marathas who have ruled this country, and it is Ranjit Singh, and it is from them that the sovereignty of India, the rule of India has passed to the British. It is not from the Yadari people who have come from Arabia or from other wastelands of the Central Asia, etc. So true history must be taught, and the great values that our rishis have bequeathed to us through our literature in the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. These are the things which will bind Bharat together forever. Thank you. Teachers have a great role. I want to say that I am 92 years younger. The Bhagavad Gita says, Yo yachaddaha sa eva saha. Yo yachaddaha sa eva saha. Whatever is your shraddha, you are that. Therefore, since we are a Bharatiya, and Bha means luminescence, glow, brightness. Rata, those who are involved in that one. It was Bharata, it will be a Bharat and not India. Let other fellows call India, but we are all Bharatiyas. Dhanyavad.
I would like to call upon the stage, Krish sir.
No words. We have heard Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Hanuman Chaudhary Sai Namaha. Thanks a lot. We would like to forward to the next speech. Before that, in the interest of time, some senior professors have come here. Okay, so we would like to do a small felicitation and then we will start with more speeches from our chief guests. So I would request Hanuman Chaudhary sir and Prabhakar Rao garu to felicitate our very senior professor, Dr. Pramod Kumar garu, Professor Pramod Kumar garu, to come onto the stage. Okay. So we will sit here for 1 minute. So please be seated. You also stand so that.
By his economic liberalization with a kind face, with a social justice, but he let out the tiger of India, which was great. In the year 2 AD, that is at the beginning of this Christian era, India, Pliny, the historian of Italy, Rome, wrote that India is becoming the sink of the world's gold. सारे जहाँ के सोना भारत में जाता है क्यों? Because you are exporters, you are an industrial country, and we were like that until 1707. Pliny, 2000 years ago, wrote this one. P.V. Narasimha Rao, the great scholar, remembered this. That's why he said, this what is Hindu rate of growth is nonsense. It is an insult to India. Therefore, I will liberate India and let the tigers of India to prowl all over the world. So with the economic liberalization, we are now the 5th largest economy. We are going to be the 3rd largest economy in the next few years. That is the inheritance. That is the inheritance.
I will request, please be standing, sir. Next, I will request Ramna Bhupati, Prabhakar sir and Hariprasad Panda to please give the next felicitation award to Dr. R.V.C. Ramachandran, beloved guru from JNTU, so retired HOD and Dean from MBA Department of Jawaharlal Nehru Technology Institute. He is the current chairman for IMCI Hyderabad chapter. So he's a great guru and a consultant. And we are also happy to say that we have awarded him with Lifetime Achievement Award last time called Bhishma Award from ICON last time. And today we are so happy to felicitate you, sir. WG Prasanna Kumar Garu, Dr. Trivikram and Raj Kamal to felicitate SP Nageswar Rao Garu, Professor SP Nageswar Rao Garu, retired professor from Annamala University. So he worked as a professor and HOD for management studies, School of Management Studies with Annamala University. Ramana sir, please come and give the. Thank you so much, sir. Now we would request, you please stand, sir. Now we would request Dr. Giridhar from PV Raju, sorry. JNTU Hyderabad, Mr. Giridhar, Professor Giridhar, JNTU Hyderabad, so please come and see the stage. Thank you so much. Of course, he is an inspiration. I was listening to his lot of training sessions, attending his training sessions, got inspired through him when I was in Deloitte working in as a professional. So, my dear beloved Guru, Sri Ram Jagadurgan Garu, to please come onto the stage. He is an inspiration to a lot of you. Okay, so everyone should start following him as an example, a good example. So he also was former R&D head for Headway Labs. Okay, so thank you so much, sir. Thanks for coming all the way. Thanks for listening on behalf of Quality Thought and Life. Shriram Bioseeds to please come onto the stage. And of course, Prabhakar Rao garu also to, and Haraprasad also to. IAS is an able speaker, so he attends a lot of sessions. So I think he must have got some hundreds of awards by now. Okay, so he is also a great guru. He attends a lot of colleges as a visiting faculty and inspires lots of youth. He is currently the head HR of Shriram Bioseeds, division of Shriram. Thank you so much for coming, sir. Now I request Sri Gundala Nagaraj Garu to please come on to the stage. Practice head with around 30 plus years of experience in IT industry. So he served as a practice head with Zurich, Visa and very bigger companies. So he started motivating students through a lot of workshops in artificial intelligence and data analytics. So he has done a lot of free workshops to students across a lot of engineering colleges. Thanks a lot, Raj Garu, for coming and being a part of this event. Now I would request our beloved trainer and teacher and professor on behalf of Quality Thought. So he is having some vast experience in teaching, training students, inspiring them all through. Mr. Ibrahim Kacha Garu, to please come onto the stage. He's a professional coming from IT industry and he's a trainer and DevOps cloud technologies. So he's with Quality Thought since so long, associated and being a pillar of Quality Thought. Thank you so much, sir. Now I would request Mrs. Suraj Sharma, the Associate Director, Talent Acquisition, to please come on to the stage. Suraj has almost 20 plus years of experience in talent acquisition, working with Fortune 500 plus companies. So thank you so much, Suraj, for coming and having us today. I request Sri P.R.K. Nagaraj Garu, CEO of PNR PNR Financial Planning Associates. Please come, sir. He is also the president for Lions Club. Under his leadership, lot of programs conducted by Lions Club, lot of philanthropic programs. So he's also a superb financial planner for fortune companies. We would request Mr. Yamana Gupta, the CEO of Ridgey Schools, the global CEO of Ridgey Schools, to please come onto the stage. Also, Mr. Sheshu Kandregula, the president and founder of Reward, a social initiative, a social organization. They are doing a lot of work towards educating rural children, rural employees, actually rural women. Thank you, Sheshu. Now we would request Mr. T. Jitendra, the president of Telangana Journalist Association Forum. He is the president for Telangana Association of Journalists Forum. Thanks for coming here, sir. We invite Dr. K. Lakshmi Prasad, Director and Principal of B.V. Raju Institute of Technology, Vishnupur Nursing, Principal and Director, B.V. Raju Institute of Technology. Sir. Thanks a lot for your enlightening words, sir. We would now request Sri P.V. Prabhakar Rao Garu, the great son of P.V. Narasimha Rao Garu, to please come and
Chief guest of the evening, Hanuman Chaudhary Garu, Dr. Trivikram Garu, Raj Garu, Hariprasad Panda Garu, Ramana Bhupati Garu, and others esteemed speakers on the dais, distinguished guests who are before me, and I see some young minds also here. So first of all, I would like to greet all of you on this wonderful occasion of Teachers' Day. As we all know, today is Dr. Radhakrishnan's, the second President of India, his birthday. Dr. Hanuman Chaudhary Garu has given a lot of insights into Dr. Radhakrishnan. But one thing I wanted to tell you, when he was the president of the country, some of his students went to him. He was a great teacher, as we all know. He taught philosophy to the universities in the country. So his students went to him and they wanted to celebrate his birthday. He said, I would rather want this day to be a day to respect the teachers, a day to glorify the teachers. So please celebrate this as the Teachers' Day, not my birthday. Okay, incidentally it is my birthday, all right, but celebrate this as a Teachers' Day. That is how we started celebrating 5th September as, Teachers' Day. Amantryam aksharam nasti. Nasti moolam anaushadam. Ayogyah purusho nasti. Yojakaha tatra durlabha. What it means is, there is no person who is incompetent. All you require is a good guide, a torchbearer, a teacher, a guru who can lead you from darkness to enlightenment. And if you have that kind of guru, I think every person in the world can be converted into a competent person. That's what Chanakya said. So, to have a good teacher, to find a good teacher, it always says, Rojaka Datra Durlabha. Getting such a teacher is very difficult. So, once you find such a guru, don't leave him. Now, Dr. Raman Chaudhary Garu has also talked about various types of teachers. Yes, there are definitely different types of teachers. In our own culture, we have adhyapakas, we have upadhyayas, we have acharyas and gurus, each one doing a different job. Adhyapaka, when he goes to teach the students, he only gives information, just gives them information. But upadhyaya gives not only information but some skills. An acharya gives only skills, nothing to do with the jnana. It is the guru who gives everything. He gives skills, he gives jnana, he really parts with the knowledge. So it is the guru who is important, and finding this kind of a guru is very, very important. As we all know, in India, when we attained independence in 1947, the literacy rate was something like 13%. And today, we talk about more than 80%. It's a great achievement, no doubt about that. But what we require today is not just literacy, not just read and write. What we want is a quality education. And what is quality education? Quality education is all about preparing the students socially, emotionally, mentally, physically, and cognitive development. Only if he does all these things, then it is, quality education. And this has to happen irrespective of the economic strata of the student. Only then we are doing justice to education or the teaching. And to achieve all these things, we need to train them up for critical thinking. We also need to train them up for innovative thinking, lateral thinking, and also out-of-box thinking. Only then the students will be ready for future. This is what we need to do. The teachers have to prepare the children or the students for future. This is what every teacher has to take upon himself. This is the quality education. This is the catchword today. Apart from the domain skills, what we impart, we also need to give soft skills as well as life skills. Only then the teaching becomes complete. And this should be the objective of every teacher, is what I feel. As you made a mention of Einstein. Einstein used to always say, don't be a person of success, don't run behind success. Rather, be a person who can add value to the society. There's a lot of difference between success and value. Success is, comparative. Somebody, become a prime minister in a union ministry is not very successful comparatively. But adding value, that is permanent. Any little value, it's an incremental value, doesn't matter. But then that value has a lot of, definitely can contribute a lot to the society. So Einstein used to always say this. Now, just now, I think Prasanna Kumarji was also talking about learning. Learning, I would say, it is a continuous process. It doesn't stop with a university degree or a PhD or whatever. It is a continuous process until life. I'll just give, because he made a mention about my father, Mr. Narasimha Rao. Mr. Narasimha Rao was a learner throughout his life. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. So who has, undivided attention will always gain by knowledge. He learned computers. I don't know how many of you know it, but he learned computers at the age of 65. In 1985, when the computers were just introduced in our country, if 10 computers were there in the country, my father, Mr. Narasimha Rao, would be one of them using it. And when he died in 2004, and we went into his library, one would see at least 20 computers. See the, all the computers which were introduced from 1985 to 2000, for the evolution of computers you could see in his drawing room, you see. And I would also say one more thing, you see. He died in 2004 when he was at the age of 83. 81 he started playing keyboard, and 2 years later, just before his death, he was saying, I am now ready for a concert. Can you imagine this? So one has to be a learner throughout his life. That is a message he gave to all of us. So don't stop, you got your PhD or postdoctoral or whatever. It doesn't stop with that. You have to be a learner throughout your life. Now, one more important thing, because I'm standing here for a technologist, technological company, I thought I must make a mention of this. With this advent of technological inputs into education, you see a lot of things happening. There's so many developments which are happening, and they are happening so briskly. You see. Today, if somebody wants to learn, or reinforce his learning, whatever he has learned in the class, there are several software which are available, especially things like, a learning management system. I think it's available in all the schools and colleges these days, where once he goes to his home, the student will, log back into the classroom and then learn the nuances of teaching. That is already there. And we also have things like MOOCs, MOOCs, which means there's a mass open online system, which allows you to learn skills on your own. You don't require a teacher or anybody. There's step-by-step learning you can do, like Coursera, edX and all that. See. And you also have, everybody knows about YouTube. Literally anything and everything imaginable can be learned step-by-step through YouTube. So with all these technological inputs, and the most important thing is the robots. I have recently seen in one of the, Bangalore schools, I think a robot was teaching. So with the advent of ChatGPT, we already know about it. With so many things happening technologically, and the technological inputs which are being given today, now the role of teacher, it's a very debatable thing, you see. But I feel all these things are only aids. They are only supports to the teacher. Teacher as a human being cannot be replaced, because the human element of learning, human element of the student cannot be replaced by robots. So definitely the teacher will have a much bigger role. And I understand, I was talking to one of the teachers, was teaching in one of the IITs. He was saying, if I have to take one class tomorrow, I have to prepare for 2 hours today. So that is the level of pressure which the teacher undergoes today, now. So many things are happening this year. See, the pedagogy has also changed. Those days when we were studying, the teacher comes to the class, for 1 hour he engages students and goes over without knowing what is happening. Students at the back of benches, they just don't bother about listening to what is happening. The teacher doesn't bother about the students. That was the system. But today, it is a collaborative learning. Definitely they have to involve the students. Students have to ask questions, and the teacher has to clear those certain things. Only then it is meaningful, class. Otherwise, it is just one-way traffic. So these things, pedagogy has changed a lot. So we need to keep in pace with what is happening with the technological inputs, pedagogy changes. So there's a lot of pressure on the teacher today. With all these things, I must say, India has done extremely well. Incidentally, 1986, education policy was given by my father, which of course is undergoing a little bit of changes in the last 1 or 2 years, not yet to be seen, and we need to gauge the impact of new education policy. But until recently, the education policy which was in place was given by Mr. Narasimha Rao. So with all these changes, there's going to be a lot of and a much bigger role to be played by the teachers. And without going into many more details of education system, I would like to congratulate Mr. Krish for a wonderful program which is doing a great job. And I would always feel that this important day, that is 5th September, is nothing but, it is some sort of, the ignorance coming and bowing before knowledge. So ignorance is the, knowledge seeker, and the knowledge per se is the knowledge giver. So I would describe this 5th September that way. With these few words, I salute all my teachers on this wonderful occasion for giving all the inputs and making me what I am today. Thank you very much.
Prabhakar sir said that life won't have any full stops. We need to move on. We have only commas. Never run behind the success. As we perform or we be performing good or we are striving hard, success will run behind us. By this, I just want to call upon Ramana Bhupati Garu to share his message.
So, అందరికీ ముందుగా నేను ప్రారంభించే ముందు సరస్వతి మూర్తి పెంచిన ఈ సభకు నా వందన మందారాలు. శక్తి యువశక్తి మూర్తి భవించిన నా ముందున్న మీ అందరికీ కూడా మీకు చాలా మంచి జరగాలని టీచర్స్ డే తరపున ఒక టీచర్గా నేను మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. అలాగే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన క్వాలిటీ థాట్ స్టాఫ్. సో క్వాలిటీ థాట్లో వేల మంది స్టూడెంట్స్కి 13 సంవత్సరాలుగా కాలేజీలో ప్లేస్మెంట్ రాక, ప్లేస్మెంట్ వచ్చే అవకాశం లేక అమీర్పేటకి మన దగ్గరకు వచ్చి మన ద్వారా అంటే ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ట్రైనర్స్ ద్వారా వేల మంది వాళ్ళ జీవితంలో ఫస్ట్ జాబ్ తెచ్చుకుని అంటే లైఫ్ తెచ్చుకుని చాలా కాన్ఫిడెన్స్తో క్వాలిటీ థాట్ నుంచి లేదా క్వాలిటీ థాట్ లాంటి ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ నుంచి వాళ్ళ ఫస్ట్ జాబ్లోకి ఎంటర్ అయినప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ట్రైనర్స్ నాతో సహా మనందరం పొందిన ఆనందం అనేది కొన్ని వేల కోట్లకు సమానం అనేది నేను ఎప్పుడూ నమ్ముతూ ఉంటాను. సో ఇవాళ అంటే నాకు ఇలా చాలామందికి లైఫ్ ఇస్తున్న సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ట్రైనర్స్కి ఒకసారి టీచర్స్ డే సందర్భంగా సో ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అంటే స్కూల్ కాలేజ్ మాత్రమే కాదు, వాళ్ళ స్కిల్స్ అప్గ్రేడ్ చేసి వాళ్ళని నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్కి తీసుకెళ్ళి వాళ్ళ లైఫ్లో సెటిల్ అయ్యే విధంగా చేసే ప్రతిదీ ఎడ్యుకేషనే. ప్రతి దానిలోనూ గురువు ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది. సో అలాంటి మీ ముందు సో మన పెద్దలతో సో ఒక టీచర్స్ డే ఈవెంట్ ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది. అది నాకు, మీకు, మన స్టూడెంట్స్కి అందరికీ చాలా శక్తినిస్తుంది, చాలా మోటివేట్ చేస్తుంది అన్న ఒక ఆలోచన నేను క్రిష్ గారికి చెప్పాను. నేను సో ఒక 10 days బ్యాక్ మామూలుగా నేను క్రిష్ గారు మాట్లాడుకుంటుంటే ఈ ఆలోచన చెప్పిన వెంటనే క్రిష్ గారు అంటే ఆయన బిజీ స్కెడ్యూల్ పక్కన పెట్టి అప్పటికప్పుడు ఆయన సార్ ఇది నేను మీ హెల్ప్ చేస్తాను నేను ఈ ఈవెంట్లో అని చాలా ఒక వాలంటీర్ లాగా అంటే ఈ 10 days నేను క్రిష్ గారిని గమనిస్తే ఆయన ఒక చిన్న వాలంటీర్ అంటే ఒక స్టూడెంట్ని వాలంటీర్గా పిలిచి ఇది చేయమ్మా అంటే ఎలా ఉంటాము అలా ఆయన అన్ని అంటే పెద్ద పెద్ద వాళ్ళని కలిసి వాళ్ళకి మన ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్పి సో వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేలాగా చేసి వాళ్ళ ఆలోచనను మనతో షేర్ చేసుకునే విధంగా ఒక ఎనర్జెటిక్ ఈవినింగ్ని తీసుకొచ్చిన క్రిష్ గారికి సో నేను ఎప్పటికీ రుణపడి ఉంటాను సార్. ఇట్స్ ఏ గ్రేట్ ఈవెంట్ ఫర్ us అండ్ యు ఆర్ ద పర్సన్ బిహైండ్. సో సార్ చాలా చెప్పారు. సో చాలా నేర్చుకున్నాం ఇవాళ మనం. సో ఎక్కువ టైం వేస్ట్ చేయకుండా ఒక 3-4 పాయింట్స్ నేను క్రిస్పీగా మీకోసం రాసుకున్నాను. నేను ఎప్పుడూ నమ్మేది ఏంటంటే చాలామంది అంటే ఇండియా గురించి నేను కూడా అంటే క్లాసులో మీతో మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటాను ఇక్కడ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎవరైనా ఉంటే, బట్ భారతదేశం గురించి. బట్ మనం అంటే భారతదేశంలో ఉన్న భారతీయులైన మనం ఏ ఫీల్డ్ అయినా తీసుకోండి అంటే మన భారతీయులు ఏ దేశంలో ఉన్నా ఒక్కరోజు మెకానికల్ ఇంజనీర్లు అందరూ వాళ్ళ పని ఆపేస్తే అంటే స్ట్రైక్ చేస్తే ఫార్మా ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళంతా వాళ్ళు ఏ దేశంలోనే ఉండనివ్వండి, ఒక సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అనే మాట్లాడలేదు నేను. సో ఏ రంగంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళైనా 1 day భారతదేశం స్ట్రైక్ చేస్తే వరల్డ్ అంతా కొలాప్స్ అవుతుంది. దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ వీ రీచ్డ్. అంటే ఇది రావడం అంటే చాలామంది భారతదేశం గురించి మనం మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటాం అంటే ఇంక ఇలానే ఉంది ఇండియా, లేదా ఏదో ఫోటో చూపించి ఎక్కడో జరిగిన ఒక ఫోటో చూపించి ఇండియా భారతదేశం ఇలానే ఉంది అని చాలాసార్లు మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటాం. కానీ భారతదేశం ఎక్కడి వరకు వచ్చిందంటే భారతీయులు అంటే మనం స్కిల్డ్ వర్క్ చేసే భారతీయులు రైతులతో సహా ప్రపంచంలో వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడున్నా సరే ఒక్కరోజు భారతదేశం స్ట్రైక్ చేస్తే ప్రపంచం మొత్తం కొలాప్స్ అవుతుంది. అది ఏ రంగమైనా సరే, స్పేస్ దగ్గర నుంచి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఏ రంగమైనా సరే. ఈ స్టేజ్కి భారతదేశం ఎలా వచ్చింది అంటే చాలామంది గురువులు, చాలామంది మెంటర్స్, చాలామంది మోటివేషనల్ పీపుల్, చాలామంది చాలా ముందు చూపుతో పివి నరసింహారావు గారు కానీ హనుమాన్ చౌదరి గారు కానీ ఇలాంటి అంటే ఆ రోజుల్లో చాలా ముందు చూపుతో అప్పుడున్న ఫెసిలిటీస్ అప్పుడు స్కూల్స్ ఎలా ఉండేవి, ఇప్పటికే కొన్ని స్కూల్స్లో మన దగ్గర ఇంకా ఫెసిలిటీస్ లేవు. అలాంటిది అప్పుడు స్కూల్స్ ఎలా ఉండేవి, అప్పుడు టీచర్స్కి ఏం టెక్నాలజీ ఉంది, అలాంటి ఫెసిలిటీస్తో వాళ్ళు చాలా ముందు చూపుతో మన ముందు జనరేషన్స్ని మన జనరేషన్స్ని ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళి ఇప్పుడు ప్రపంచంలో ఒక స్కిల్ వచ్చిన పర్సన్ ఎవరంటే ఖచ్చితంగా భారతదేశం అనేది ఒక ఆప్షన్గా ఉంది. సో నేను ఎప్పుడు చెప్తూ ఉంటాను మామూలుగా నేను బిలీవ్ చేస్తాను ఇది అంటే గాలి వీచే దిశకు ఎవరైనా వెళ్తారు, గాలి వీచే దిశకి ఎదురెళ్ళేవాడే భారతీయుడు. ఐ వాంట్ క్లాప్స్ ఫర్ దిస్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ అంటే గాలి వీచే దిశకు అన్నీ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏముందండి వెళ్ళడం, ఏమీ లేకుండా మనం వెళ్ళాం. ఏమీ లేకుండా ఫార్మర్ పిల్లలు, కూలీ పిల్లలు సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్లై యుఎస్లో ఐటీ కంపెనీ సీఈఓలు అయ్యారు. ఏ ఫెసిలిటీస్ లేకుండా, ఓన్లీ విద్యతో. సో టీచర్స్కి అంత ముందు చూపుంది. సో ఇలాంటి ఆలోచనతోనే రూరల్ ఇండియా నుంచి చాలా మ్యాసివ్గా ఐటీలోకి తీసుకురావాలి, కార్పొరేట్లోకి తీసుకురావాలని ఒక ఆలోచనతో క్వాలిటీ థాట్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది. సో నేను వచ్చిన బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ లాంటి వాళ్ళు లక్షల్లో కోట్లలో ఇండియాలో ఉన్నారు. సో నేను ఎప్పుడు అంటే మా క్వాలిటీ థాట్ విజన్ నా విజన్ మ్యాసివ్ రూరల్ యూత్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్ టు కార్పొరేట్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఈస్ ద ఫీల్డ్. సో ఈ మ్యాసివ్ అంటే చాలా అంటే ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో మనం చూస్తే కార్పొరేట్ కంపెనీస్ అని, లేకపోతే స్టార్టప్స్, స్కేలప్స్, లేకపోతే ఇంకా ఏదో క్లబ్ అని చెప్పి చాలా టెక్నాలజీ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీస్ చాలా ఎదిగినాయి. అయితే నేను గమనించింది ఏంటంటే ఇండియాకు కావాల్సింది టెక్నాలజీ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీస్ కంటే వాటితో పాటు రూరల్ ఇండియాకి, అంటే రూరల్ ఇండియాలో వాళ్ళ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఎలా ఉంది, రూరల్ ఇండియాలో వాళ్ళ ఫెసిలిటీస్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయి. ఒక గవర్నమెంట్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్లో స్టూడెంట్ చదివితే ఆ గవర్నమెంట్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్ నుంచి అతన్ని ఒక టాప్ ఐటీ కంపెనీ ఆర్ టాప్ కార్పొరేట్ ఇన్ ఆటోమొబైల్ ఇండస్ట్రీకి వెళ్ళాలంటే మనం ఏ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఇస్తున్నాము, ఈ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ అనేది మిస్ అవుతుందనేది నా బలమైన ఒక అభిప్రాయం. ఎందుకంటే మనం డీప్ టెక్నాలజీ, ఫండింగ్ ఇవేవో మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటాం. కానీ ఒక రూరల్ స్టూడెంట్ ఇప్పుడు మనం ఒక వీడియో ప్లే చేసి ఈ వీడియోతో నేర్చుకో అంటే ఒక రూరల్ స్టూడెంట్కి ఎలా జాబ్ వస్తుంది? సో కెన్ వీడియో బికమ్ ఏ గురు? ఇండియాలో ఇది ఎప్పటికీ పాసిబుల్ కాదు, బికాజ్ ఇండియన్ సిస్టమ్ స్ట్రాంగ్లీ కనెక్టెడ్ టు గురు. సో ప్రతి క్షణం ఎన్ని ఛాలెంజెస్ వచ్చినా రమణ మనం ఒక మ్యాసివ్ రూరల్ యూత్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్ చేయగలం, చేసే దారులు ఓపెన్ అవుతాయి. సో మనం చేస్తున్నది ఒక ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ అనేది ఇండియాకి కావాలి అనే ఆలోచనలో నాతో ఉన్న ప్రతి స్టాఫ్ మెంబర్కి, ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్కి, అలాగే సో ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళకి, సో ఈ స్టేజ్ మీద ఉన్న గురువులు లాంటి వాళ్ళకు, సో ఈ క్వాలిటీ థాట్కి మీరు వచ్చి మమ్మల్ని అప్రిషియేట్ చేసినందుకు ఎప్పటికీ రుణపడి ఉంటాం సార్. థ్యాంక్స్ ఎ లాట్ ఫర్ దిస్.
But anyways, thanks a lot for all the dignitaries who are present here receiving this award. So we still have time to listen to our dignitaries sitting on the stage and few professors who has come prepared, okay, to address on the importance of teacher and the Teachers' Day today. I would now request Dr. W.G. Prasanna Kumar Garu, the former chairman of MGNRCE and the senior scientist with Pollution Control of India. So please come, sir, and give your valuable message.
Thank you very much, Krish. Greetings to all of you on the occasion of Teachers' Day. We had the fantastic interaction with Sri Hanuman Chaudhary Garu. After listening to that, generally what they do is the best of the food they serve at the end. So that, you wait for the best. That's why the dessert and things like that are served at the end, though they are to be served in the beginning. But we have already heard him. So after listening to him, I think there's no point in dragging it. A fantastic feast that we had today with Sri Hanuman Chaudhary sir on the dais. It's an opportunity for all of us to learn from people who are wise, learn from the others' experiences. In the national education policy also we have the experiential education component. We also have community engagement component. These are the two things which set apart the National Education Policy 2020 from the earlier policies. Experiential learning. As students, as faculty members, we promote experiential learning. Get the students into internship, get the students near to the workplace while they are in the college itself. Get the students into the discipline of doing work. Get the teachers into grooming the students to work and to the place of work. Eventually there is no place where people are asked to write exams. After the college there is no place where we write exams. In the college if you perfect writing the exams and if you go back, go to any company and say that we know how to write exams very well, there is no job for people who write exams very well. People who are required in the place of work are people who can do work. So getting into that world of work while we are in the college itself is essential. So we learn from our seniors who are already in the job. So while you are a student, you go to the seniors, the farmers, super seniors, farmer students of the same college or same institution. So they become your reference group. You want to be, वो जैसा है हम वैसा बनना चाहते हैं, वो जो हासिल किए वैसा हम हासिल करना चाहते हैं या उससे ज़्यादा हासिल करना चाहते हैं. We try to work on those direction, in that direction. So it's learning from our friends, learning from our seniors. When something is written on the board and if you are not able to decipher what is written, you look into your neighbor's book. So you learn from your neighbor also. When you are not able to understand, you ask the neighbor, your own colleague, your own friend, your peer group, and what is being said. Is this the case or is it something else? So we learn from our peers also. So this learning is essential and eternal. It's continuous. It's never ending. So as young people, we learn from our teachers. Later on, we teach or we train our own younger generation or the people who follow us. So this learning is continuous, and this learning from the field is essential while we are on the job, and learning from the community is essential. Generally, we say that we need learner-centered education. What we need community-centered education. So whatever we are learning, is it useful to somebody? If it is useful to somebody, then you are actually honored, or your learning is useful. If it is of no use to the community, if we are learning something for the sake of learning itself, then maybe we are adding to the field of knowledge, but not to the field of amelioration of people's grievances or people's difficulties. So it's in this context that community engagement aspect has been introduced. Service learning is essential. While we are in education, we need to get into service. हम लोग NSS में, NCC में join करके कोई ना कोई सर्विस करने की कोशिश भी करते हैं. So in the process we learn a lot of things. So learning from the students is also essential. As teachers, we learn from our students because the students are more evolved than us, because they are born later on than us. So their competencies are more than us. They are the next generation, Gen X, Gen Z, maybe Gen Z plus. So it's important for us as teachers or as people who are in the education field to continuously learn from our younger generation students also. So that's what I feel, and I have been always blessed by learning from very, very young kids of 4 or 5 years to very, very seniors like Sri Hanuman Chaudhary ji. Couple of years back, my father passed away. So whenever I see people of the age of Hanuman Chaudhary ji, I look for the guidance and the motivation and the wisdom which I used to get from my father. So thank you so much for being here today. I know Hanuman Chaudhary sir, it's very difficult to move around and to be there always, but he is an alert man and he is there for many of us to look up to. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Christian team, for giving me this opportunity.
ఒక్క విషయం, కృష్ణాష్టమి వస్తోంది. వీరి పేరు చింతలూరు అని కాకుండా ఏమని ఉండాలి? చింతలూరి కృష్ణమూర్తి అని ఉండాలి. తెలుగువారికి ఆభరణం ఇంటి పేరు, అందుకని చింతలూరు ముందుండాలి. కృష్ణు అనే జగద్గురు కృష్ణమూర్తి అని పేరు పెట్టుకోమని కృష్ణాష్టమి నుంచి అన్నా మార్చుకోండి. ఏ దేశమేగినా ఏ పీఠమెక్కినా ఎవరెదురైనా పొగడరా నీ తల్లి భూమి భారతిని, చాటరా నీ తల్లి గరత. కాబట్టి కిషన్ చింతలూరి ఇంటి పేరు. నక్కను చూసి పులిని చూసి నక్క వాపు పెట్టుకోకూడదు. అమెరికా వాడు చేసినట్టు మనం ఎందుకు చేయాలి? మన సంస్కృతి మనం కాపాడుకోవాలి. ధన్యవాదాలు.
Now I would request our senior professor Pramod Kumar sir, retired professor from JNTU, has prepared a lot and has come today to address. Though a lot of rainfall and a lot of issues there, so I didn't expect you sir, but you have come. Thank you so much for coming and blessing us.
What I prepared I will not talk.
because that can be communicated to you and you can read it. I am tempted to share my experiences in certain things which I have felt throughout my life as a teacher. First of all, I am very happy to see Mr. Prabhakar. He is not knowing me, but he will recollect. He used to visit HPS Ramanthapur. My father-in-law was A.K. Varshne, he was principal, and his relation, Mr. K.S. Sharma, a senior IAS officer, he was his boss. So, I am very happy to see him. First of all, let me tell you one point, that what our chief guest was talking is very important. Whatever you do in life, or a teacher does in life, your thoughts are pure and pious. Please note that supernatural powers start supporting you. It's a fact. I have felt it in my life. My PhD thesis, which was told to be a routine one, to be rejected, I felt very surprising that I have worked whole life and people are saying it is a waste piece of work. I went for some Devi Yatra and I talked to my friends in US, and you will not believe the work which was treated to be waste became a natural discovery which is treated today also, modeling of naphtha pyrolysis, world over. And I am rated as top 5 scientists in the naphtha pyrolysis petroleum engineering throughout globe. People know it or don't know it. Second point is, as rightly they told that we are celebrating as a birthday of Sarpalli Radhakrishnan. Prior to that, please note that what our chief guest told our Lord Krishna, who was supporting Dharma, and he was the best Guru. He was the best ever, even Muslims respect him. And he was having 2 additional qualities from other than Lord Rama. Rama, who is a, say, Hanuman, every Hindu, even Muslims, everybody, Hanuman, even a student, if he feels fear, he goes to a Hanuman temple before exam. Why so? Anyway, these are the thoughts. Let me tell you that the concept of Guru is scientifically valid, because if anything has to flow, flows from high to low. Unless you make your goal at a higher level, nothing will flow to you. If heat transfer has to take place, it has to take place from high temperature to low temperature. The moment 2 temperatures are equal, flow stops. So a guru means treating somebody at a higher level and imaging something ideal so that you start learning. Flow happens. Please note it. Are you following it? Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Then give a clap.
Give a round of applause.
Second issue, you enjoy a movie 3 hours. Even people like Lalu Prasad keeps the photo of Hema Malini in pocket, and after seeing it feels thrilled. And many of you also. But why not in a class? What makes you not to enjoy class teaching? Therefore, there is a lot of scope to make class teaching interesting. How to make class teaching interesting? Please note, we have teachers like Feynman of physics. He used to play tabla. Then he used to teach. You have to clarify and objectives of the topic. Necessity, need and importance of the topic. If you explain him why you are studying it, what is the need of it, what is the necessity of it, what is the use of it, what is the comparisons and industrial uses, how it is going to help me in learning other subjects, the course will become interesting. You have to make it compatible with the living things so that you can remember it. Now let us see, you must demonstrate. Let us, all of you are I think more than graduate. Let me just demonstrate some questions. How many of you know the difference between heat and temperature? Raise your hand. All of you have heard heat and temperature? Yes, true? Yes, sir. And many of you are teaching only. Can you tell me the difference between heat and temperature? Yes or no? No. Very simple. This room, what is the temperature of this room? Everywhere same. You go to the outside room, temperature is still same. What does this mean? Temperature does not depend on the size. What is heat? This room, divide it into two parts. Heat content becomes half. You understand the meaning of heat and temperature clearly, and you are not going to forget it. People say, what is entropy? What is entropy? You don't know. Very simple. Heat flows from high temperature to low temperature. But once it comes to high to low, it cannot go back to high. So with each change in the globe, the heat, available heat is at lower temperature. Therefore, things are changing with time, and availability of heat is at lower and lower and lower temperature. QIT is entropy, so entropy increases. Very simple. Where is the complication? I talk of a reversible change. You don't know what is reversible change. Very simple. Reversible change is one thing which is change approaching to zero, not zero, approaching to zero. The stability of the system is not disturbed. If you teach like this, I tell you, your students will love you. And the teacher is one who should love the student. And love is God. Love is God. What many teachers say, your concentration levels should be very high. If your concentration levels are high, you will always win, you will always create interest in the class. You should involve a teacher, you should involve a student and ask him. He will always learn. I can pose like this, entire chemical engineering I can teach within 6 hours. And people come and listen to it. Wonderful. You follow, and all complicated things also become simple because they are interconnected. Interconnectivity is very high. If a doctor says that I can treat your leg but cannot treat your, I don't know the effect of leg on heart, the patient will die. So you have to know the interconnectivity. Nowadays is the time of, say, dual degree. People can change the branch. Is interdisciplinary. Nanotechnology. Nanotechnology means you can come to anything, anytime. Right? Temperature zero. Please forget it. There is nothing like how many molecules are available. If I ask you a simple question, if a liquid gets converted to gas, how much volume changes? किसका वॉल्यूम ज़्यादा है? वॉल्यूम लिक्विड का ज़्यादा है, गैस का ज़्यादा है? बताइए सर, गैस का ज़्यादा है ना? कितना ज़्यादा है? Can you calculate sitting here as a layman? You must know it. And it's very easy. If you know the fundamental rules that 1 gram mole occupies 22.4 liters, 1 gram mole of water, 18 cc, but 1 gram mole of gas, 22,400 cc. So the gas volume becomes roughly 1000 to 1500 times. You know, just by tips, need not mug up. You follow? So my contention is that please teach them fundamentals. Please learn the subject. Be a talented man world over. Then student will listen to you. You must be impartial. You must be dedicated. You must be judicious. If you are partial, student will never respect you. You have to be a more than a judicious officer. Only then you can make things to grow. So I think my point of interest is that please be devoted, explain the reasons of need and necessity of teaching. You must teach how far and how fast of the each and every point. You must go deeper into it and explain it with the living examples. I can make you very complicated subjects of mechanistic model where more than 1000 reactions are taking place simultaneously, but you can understand it. You can understand it. Okay? So please, you have to understand that what is going on. Okay? So I expect every teacher to realize that how to make it comfortable to the student. Moreover, please note your heart works every day. It never takes rest. Are you following a student outside class hours what he is doing on day-to-day basis? No. This is an area which needs to be improved. Every student needs to be monitored either through a monitor or through a local warden or through some counselor or whatever it is. You must ensure that he works every day and doesn't study only during exam. Once he understands importance and mechanism and physics of the topic, he will never forget it, he will always enjoy it. And you can speak for hours from morning till evening. I was at Anantapur. There was only one teacher and all second year, third year, final year is there. I used to teach some subject, class 1, some assignment, class 2, class 3, morning 10 to 4, second year, third year, final year, single-handedly I handled. And all of them respected. All of them respected. And the habit of the teacher is all wonders will happen in your life. Wonders will happen in your life. I tell you, a lady comes to me, I don't know who is she. She says, I want to go to the village with you. Me, why? I have a Vicky only at IIT Kanpur. Later on I came to know she was the daughter of Venkataraman, President of India. And through him we got done so many things, but I never asked for a single favor. Had I asked him that time only, I could have become governor of any state, but I never asked. Number 2, when Mr. Mukesh Ambani, his teacher was Mr. M.M. Sharma, who was a close friend of my cousin, who was executive director IDBI. This is I am saying, when you work, the God gives you the connections. I got him a project sanction, and because of that project, today he is one of the richest men in the world, or whatever it is. But I never go to Mukesh Ambani that gave me 10 crores or 50 crores. That is the spirit of a teacher. Please note it. You never ask for yourself. But listen, once you do good things, you get lot of spiritual power. Lot of power, people listen to you. They obey you and mind it that, as I told you, that when your works are purer, God is always with you. So we expect a teacher to be fair. By nature, he must oppose bad things throughout his life. He must support dharma, right things, and he must always serve the society for the betterment. And that is the reason today we are seeing a lot of changes in the country. Lot of schemes are there, lot of schemes are there, and unfortunately there are many bad things also which needs to be corrected. I take all of us to take note of it. Large number of students are submitting bogus data. Basic facilities are not provided to the student. It is injustice. It should not happen. Teachers are being humiliated. They are not paid. Universities are manipulated. Political pressures are there. It should go. It has to go. Retrospectively, if you examine last 15 years IT data of the all colleges across the country, there is a fraud of 5 lakh crore. Take the note of it. And what is happening, many colleges, students just go for namesake and come out. It should not happen. I expect all the teachers, all the fraternity, all the society at large must try to fight injustice done to any part of the country, any section of the society, and particularly students and teachers. Now, one of my friend is MD in some company drawing 5 crores per annum. He goes to a college. You know how much, what is his offer? I will pay 15 to 20,000 per month. When I asked him why so, oh, my chairman wants this. This is nonsense. A unskilled labor is paid 15,000. A BTEC you want to pay 10 to 15,000. What is this? No exploitation. And any payment which is delayed by a college teacher must be respected. He has to have security. He has to have respect. And all students, they are very good. Unfortunately, why large number of IITians are going abroad? This is the reason. In even you go to Muscat or Dubai, you are getting not less than 4 to 5 lakhs per month. Whereas here 5,000 per month to a teacher, school teacher, 12 to 15,000 to BTech pass out. This should be rectified, and we expect all our teachers to retrospectively correct themselves. But anyway, don't worry, the government of the day will do the needful, and ITTV are there to check things retrospectively. There are scientific ways, and they will be punished very strictly, retrospectively. Thank you. We expect people to do good for the society. Thank you very much.
I thank Krish and Raman sir for inviting me on this auspicious day of Teachers' Day. As we all know, we celebrate it as Sarvapalli Radhakrishna's birthday. We have heard Hanuman Chaudhary Garu and all the dignitaries speak about the teachers. A good teacher educates, a better teacher elevates, and a great teacher enlightens. He enlightens completely the purpose of living. As we heard Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum, Lord Krishna is said to have been the greatest teacher. I salute all the teachers in my life, from my school days, Little Flower High School, to Usmania Medical College, to teach me how to treat a patient with compassion, with discipline, with honesty, and we all know that like Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, and also Matru Devo bhava, Pitru Devo bhava, Acharya Devo bhava. Acharya or Guru is given a very big importance in the life of a person, and I thank all the teachers who motivate us, who empower us, who demonstrate how to live life with honesty, discipline, and all the skills what they have given. I thank you very much for giving me a great opportunity. I congratulate ITTV and Knowledge Park, Quality of Life, and Aman Soft for giving me a great opportunity. Thank you.
We'll have a dance performance by our students. Now let me call upon the dancers. Their dance performance by Madhuri and Maunika, which is a classical one.
వివరాలేని విడి అక్షరాన్ని అర్థంగా మార్చేతాను తప్పు సరిగా బుద్ధి నేర్పించి సమబుద్ధి నీలో చిత్త శుద్ధికి తానవాది సాగే దూరాలు మొదలయ్యేది దారి నీలో సాధనకెల్లా ఇదిగో అది
mesmerizing and mind-blowing performance. Now we have a speech by Tulsi on Teachers' Day occasion.
Respected dignitaries and dear students, today I stand here before you to speak about Teachers' Day on behalf of the student fraternity of Quality Thoughts. Wishing all the wonderful teachers over here a happy Teachers' Day. The teacher is not just someone who instructs us on a subject in our school or teacher or college. They can also be anyone who teaches us about life's good and bad aspects regardless of age, like our parents, friends, colleagues, sisters or our grandparents. Having a teacher is just like having a roadmap for life. It helps us to guide in the right direction and make the journey much smoother. Teachers show us the path towards success. We are highly indebted to our trainers and especially our guru and mentor Sri Ramana Bhupati Garu on behalf of all the students of Quality Thoughts for being a great pillar of support and strength to all of us. Finally, I would like to conclude by encouraging you all to take a moment to show your appreciation to the guru of your life by wishing them a very happy Teachers' Day. Thank you one and all.
Just two things on the list right now. One is the felicitation of Quality Thought, iHub and Ramna Soft trainers. I would request you to please be seated, enjoy the aura, and we'll make sure we get more surprises to you.
So thanks to students who actively participated in just 2 days of notice. మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనుకున్న తర్వాత సో మీరు సాంగ్స్ కానీ లేకపోతే డ్యాన్స్ ఆర్ వాలంటీర్స్ ఆర్ హూ హెల్ప్డ్ అస్ ఇన్ కోఆర్డినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్. సో అందరికీ లైక్ వన్స్ అగైన్ మై లైక్ నో థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఆల్ బికాస్ లైక్ నో వెరీ షార్ట్ నోటీస్లో మీరు యూ కేమ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ టు లైక్ నో సో సపోర్టర్స్ అండ్ నౌ సో మనతో అంటే మన క్వాలిటీ థాట్ ఐహబ్తో జర్నీ చేసి చాలామందిని సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా వాళ్ళకి జాబ్స్ రావడంలో హెల్ప్ అయిన డే అండ్ నైట్ మన దగ్గర ట్రైనర్స్గా వాళ్ళు చెప్పిన క్లాసెస్ వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చిన ప్రాక్టికల్ నాలెడ్జ్ వలన చాలామంది ప్రయోజకులు అయ్యారు. సో వాళ్ళని ఒకసారి లైక్ ఈ సందర్భంగా టీచర్స్ డే సందర్భంగా టీచర్స్ డే ప్రోగ్రామ్ వాళ్ళ మెయిన్ రీజన్ ఏంటంటే మన క్వాలిటీ థాట్ ఐహబ్ ట్రైనర్స్ని నేను మనస్ఫూర్తిగా అభినందించాలి. వాళ్ళ కష్టం అంటే టీచర్స్ డే రోజు అయితే అది చాలా రెలవెంట్గా ఉంటుంది టు కన్వే మై హార్ట్ఫుల్ గ్రాటిట్యూడ్ టువర్డ్స్ దెమ్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ రీజన్. సో విల్ స్టార్ట్ నౌ. సో మనకి ఐహబ్ నుంచి జావా పైథాన్ ఈ 2 సబ్జెక్ట్స్లో ఎంతోమంది అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం హైదరాబాద్లో వన్ ఆఫ్ ద లీడింగ్లో ఉన్నామంటే సో ఐహబ్ నుంచి మనకి చాలా హార్డ్ వర్క్ అంటే వాళ్ళ డే అండ్ నైట్ వాళ్ళ హార్డ్ వర్క్ చూసి నేను చాలా ఆశ్చర్యపోయాను. అంజీ ఆర్ తేజ దగ్గర చాలాసార్లు ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేశాను నేను. సో నియాజ్ సార్ అండ్ అబ్దుల్లా సార్ ప్లీజ్ కమ్ టు ది స్టేజ్.
All I want
బ్యాక్ ఎండ్గా ఉండి సో క్యూటీ నెక్స్ట్ అని చెప్పి ఒక ప్రోడక్ట్ కూడా సార్ బిల్డ్ చేస్తున్నారు. లైక్ గ్రేట్ జాబ్ సార్. అంటే నేను రాజశేఖర్ లో చూసింది ఏంటంటే రియల్లీ హీఈస్ వర్కింగ్ మెనీ అవర్స్ ఎ డే టు హెల్ప్ సంథింగ్. అంటే ఆయనకున్న నాలెడ్జ్ నుంచి క్వాలిటీ థాట్కి ఏదో ఒక రకంగా బెనిఫిట్ అవ్వాలని చెప్పి యూ ఆర్ డూయింగ్ డే అండ్ నైట్ గుడ్ జాబ్ సార్. సో థ్యాంక్స్ అండ్ వాట్ ఫర్ ఇట్. So Nani is our testing trainer, and so testing helped to so many people. అంటే టెస్టింగ్ లో చాలా మంది చాలా డల్ గా ఉన్న స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా ఇన్ లాస్ట్ 3 years he has done a tremendous job. అంటే సో హెల్ప్ టు సో మెనీ పీపుల్ ఇన్ టెస్టింగ్. తన ద్వారా నాకు తెలిసి చాలా మందికి టెస్టింగ్ లో మంచి ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ రావడం జరిగింది. సో నాని యూ డిడ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ జాబ్ ఫర్ హరీష్, దీపక్, అన్నపూర్ణ మేడం. So Harish Harish is our testing internship trainer, and he's helping me. Because of all these busy schedule, I am not able to teach testing classes. So Harish, became my strong right hand, and the way the audience received Harish, I think I can give a comma to testing classes. He can take testing classes. So my main point is that only. So Harish, day and night, not as an employee, or he day and night he supported us, in difficult situations and all. He trusted us and he supported. So thanks a lot, Harish. You did a wonderful job. Right. So Deepak, I personally like him because he's very young, and I observe his classes. So very small time. I mean, 1-2 times in observation, I really impressed the way he teach. సో నేను చాలా తక్కువ సందర్భాల్లో అవతల వాళ్ళ ట్రైనింగ్ నాకు నచ్చుద్ది. సో నేను దీపక్ యాటిట్యూడ్ కానీ దీపక్ క్లాసెస్ కానీ, సో దీపక్ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు బి బిగ్ అసెట్ ఫర్ రమణ సాఫ్ట్ ఆఫీస్ ఫ్రమ్ హియర్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ Selenium people. He teaches, he's all-rounder in testing, especially he's teaching right now automation classes. So I worked with last 13 years, I worked with at least 100 plus automation testing faculty and 1000 plus 100 automation testing colleagues in Accenture. The way he's teaching and the way he's approaching in all aspects, Deepak, you have a wonderful journey. So thanks to Annapurna madam, she's a quality thought student, and she transformed from school teacher to software job. So in a very short span of time, and she became software trainer as well. So the way she is helping to agile and testing classes really helped to quality thought. Thanks a lot for this. So Ram Prasad. Okay. So Ram Prasad, when I asked to take over the in charge of Ramana Soft office, he resigned to his job. He is working in a good corporate job, so with good experience, which is almost equal to me, and he resigned to his job, and he started working for Ramana Soft, and he is building a new concept here, so which is not easy. We are very struggling to improve this concept. In this journey. So Ram Prasad did a really great job. So Ram Prasad, Ramana Soft is going to be having a long journey under your guidance. Thanks a lot. ITTV, head of ITTV, he's not teaching anything, but we wanted to, respect ITTV all teamwork. So because this event is successful. To perform this event, and as the event possible avataనికి reason ITTV. So the reason is we got Krish all these connections with ITTV. So ITTV, when I told this concept, and if you say politics ki oka TV chala TV channels unnai, movies ki chala TV channels unnai, but oka IT industry anedi it's empowering India in all aspects. So there are many IT companies. So IT industry is empowering India, but still IT industry require IT students, IT professionals, IT companies deserve a platform to tell their stories, to motivate others with their stories, to share their knowledge. So ITTV అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ ఒకటి ఉండాలని నేను అనుకున్నప్పుడు, సో ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్ని ప్రపోజ్ చేసినప్పుడు day 1 నుంచి నేర్చుకుంటూ సో ITTVని తను ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నారు. సో గ్రేట్ జాబ్ ITTV టీమ్. అండ్ క్రిష్ గారు, క్రిష్ గారు, యాజ్ ఐ ఆల్రెడీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ అబౌట్ క్రిష్ గారు, సో చాలా తక్కువ టైంలో వీళ్ళందరినీ మనకు తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక పాజిటివ్ ఎనర్జీ క్రియేట్ చేసి హెల్ప్ చేసే నేచర్ చాలా తక్కువ మందిలో ఉంటుంది. మనం జనరల్గా మనకేంటనేది ఎక్కువ ఆలోచించుకుంటూ ఉంటాం. చాలా తక్కువ మంది అన్కండిషనల్గా అవతల వాళ్ళకి హెల్ప్ చేయాలని అనుకుంటారు. సో అలాంటి నేచర్ నేను క్రిష్ గారిలో చూశాను. అంటే ఎంత వర్క్ చేశారంటే నేనేమీ చేయలేదు, అంటే ప్రతిదీ ఏదో అంటే ఇప్పుడు ITTVలో లేకపోతే క్వాలిటీ థాట్కి ఒక బెస్ట్ రమణకు ఒక బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఉంటే ఎలా చేస్తారో, సో చాలా తక్కువ పరిచయంలో నేను ఎక్కడ కూడా కనీసం ఒక లంచ్ ఆర్ డిన్నర్ కూడా వెళ్ళలేదు. అంత తక్కువ పరిచయంలో మన సిస్టమ్ని నమ్మి మన ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ చూసి, సో మన ఐడియాలజీ చూసి, సో ఇదంతా ఇవాళ జరిగిందంటే కేవలం క్రిష్ గారు. ఇందులో 99% క్రిష్ గారు క్రెడిట్ ఉంది. So we have two, three people. Before that, I wanted to listen from Krish.
Giving me the opportunity to collaborate with Quality Talk and ITTV. Actually, first time నేను రమణ గారిని కలిసినప్పుడు I understood the vision that he had. And ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ నేను ఒక్కడే 99% చేయలేదు. It's all effort of all the team from Quality Talk and ITTV. Okay, so I was just supporting, as he said, I play a supporting role. So ముఖ్యంగా మనకి ప్రొఫెసర్ రాజశ్రీ రామచంద్రం గారు, ఓకే, డాక్టర్ త్రివిక్రమ్ గారు, ఇలాంటి పెద్దవాళ్ళందరూ, ప్రొఫెసర్ ప్రమోద్ గారు, సో ఇలాంటి పెద్దవాళ్ళందరూ కూడా మనం ఒక ఈవెంట్ చేస్తున్నామంటే ఆ ఈవెంట్ యొక్క ముఖ్యోద్దేశం ఏంటి, ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాం, ఓకే, దీనివల్ల 10 మందికి ఉపయోగపడుతుందా లేదా అని ఆలోచించి వస్తారు. చాలా కమర్షియల్ ఈవెంట్స్ చేసుకుంటాను నేను. బట్ ఈ ఈవెంట్ పేరు చెప్పగానే రమణ గారు క్వాలిటీ థాట్ ITTV కొలాబరేషన్లో చేస్తున్నామని చెప్పగానే, ఎంతమంది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఉన్నారు, ఎంతమంది వర్క్ ఫోర్స్ ఉంది వెనకాలని చెప్పగానే చాలామంది కన్విన్స్ అయ్యి వచ్చారు. ఓకే, సో అంత ఈజీగా ముఖ్యంగా చెప్పాలంటే కొందరు నేను ఫస్ట్ టైం చేస్తున్నాను. డాక్టర్ త్రివిక్రమ్ గారితో ఈరోజు స్టేజ్ ఫస్ట్ టైం నేను షేర్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను. ఈ ఫోన్లో మాట్లాడుకోవడం తప్పితే నెవర్గా నెట్. ఓకే, సో ఇట్లా చాలామంది ప్రొఫెసర్ ప్రమోద్ కుమార్ సార్, ఆయన కూడా ఫస్ట్ టైం చూడడం నేను. ఓకే, అఫ్ కోర్స్ మీకు కలెక్టర్స్ ఉన్నారు, డాక్టర్ శ్రీ ఆర్ఎస్టీ ఇలాంటి పెద్దవాళ్ళు, ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళు. బట్ స్టిల్ మనం నమ్మి మన ఫిలాసఫీ నమ్మి 10 మంది వస్తున్నారు చేస్తున్నారు అంటే దెర్ ఇస్ సంథింగ్ బిహైండ్ దిస్. ఓకే, సో క్వాలిటీ థాట్లో ఆ విషన్ ఉంది, రమణ సార్లో ఇది ఉంది కాబట్టి ఆ స్ట్రాటజీ కానీ ఆ విషన్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకునే ఇది ఎలా రీచ్ అవ్వాలి అన్నటువంటి తపన ఉంది కాబట్టి, సో లాట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ క్యాన్ బి పాసిబుల్. ఓకే, మీకు ఇప్పుడు కృషి అనే కాదు, మా ఐకాన్లో దగ్గర 3,000 మంది CEOs ఉన్నారు, ప్రొఫెసర్స్ ఉన్నారు, చైర్మన్స్ ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, we all stand by you. Okay, because we really appreciate the kind of service you are doing to the society. Because ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఎంచుకోవడం, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎంచుకొని ఒక ఛాలెంజ్గా తీసుకుని మన ఇండస్ట్రీలో తయారు చేయడం 14,000 కృషి ఉంది కదా. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ రియలీ ఆసమ్. అండ్ మీకు, మీ స్టాఫ్కి, అలాగే మీకు మీ స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరికీ కూడా ఈరోజు హ్యాపీ టీచర్స్ డే అండ్ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
రమణ గారు, చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అండి మమ్మల్ని పిలిచినందుకు, మమ్మల్ని జ్ఞాపకం చేసుకున్నందుకు. ఐ రిటైర్డ్ యాజ్ ఎ డైరెక్టర్ ఫర్ స్కూల్ ఆఫ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ స్టడీస్. మీరు ఇందాకంతా మాట్లాడుతుంటే అంత టెక్నాలజీ మాకంతా గ్రీక్ అండ్ లాటిన్ ఉంటుంది. మేమంతా ఎంబీఏ లెవెల్లో, తర్వాత డాక్టరేట్ లెవెల్లో మేమంతా నిష్ణాతులం. నాకు ఇంత చేసిన తర్వాత నాకు ఒక ఆలోచన వచ్చింది, మీరు MBA స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా ఎందుకు మీరు ఒక వర్టికల్ పెట్టకూడదు అని చెప్పి. ఎందుకంటే మీరు టెక్నాలజీ పరంగా ఇంత బాగా చేస్తున్నప్పుడు మీరు యూ షుడ్ డూ లాట్ ఆఫ్ గుడ్ వర్క్. వీ కెన్ సపోర్ట్ యూ. తర్వాత సార్ వీల్ సపోర్ట్ యూ, డెఫినెట్లీ వీల్ సపోర్ట్. ఈవెన్ టెక్నాలజీ విషయంలో కూడా మీకు ఉస్మానియా నుంచి కానీ జేఎన్టీ నుంచి కానీ ఎవరైనా ఫ్యాకల్టీ కావాలి అంటే మీరు నాకు చెప్పండి. మీ హార్ట్ విన్ అయినటువంటి వాళ్ళంతా, సో వీళ్ళంతా బాగా మేము చేస్తామని నేను చెప్పను. ఎందుకంటే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ టైమ్ ఈజ్ లాస్ట్ ఇన్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అండ్ ఒకసారి స్టూడెంట్స్ బికమ్స్ లాస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీ, అనుకోకుండానే అయిపోతుంది అలా. కానీ అవర్ హార్ట్ లైస్ విత్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ వీ వాంట్ టు వర్క్ ఫర్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్. వీ వాంట్ టు ఫైండ్ వీ వాంట్ టు బ్రింగ్ స్మైల్ ఆన్ టు దేర్ ఫేస్ అండ్ దేర్ పేరెంట్స్ ఫేస్. ఇంతే మాకు కావాల్సినంతే. వీ వాంట్ టు యాడ్ వాల్యూ. హౌ వీ కెన్ మేక్ యూ చీర్ఫుల్. మీకు కావాల్సింది మీకు తెలిస్తే మీరు చీర్ఫుల్గా ఉంటారు. మీ పేరెంట్స్ అనుకున్నట్టుగా మీరు పైకి వస్తే మీ పేరెంట్స్ కూడా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతారు. సో ఆ ప్రయత్నంలో మేము ఏం చేయమన్నా మేము చేస్తాం. సో కృష్ణ గారికి మా సపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది ఇప్పుడు. కానీ అండ్ కొత్తగా మా రాడార్లోకి రమణ గారు వచ్చారు. సో ఆయనతో సొసైటీకి ఎంత పని చేయించాలో మేము చూస్తాం.
కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ రమణ గారు, కృషి గారు అందరికీ. హెల్త్ టీవీ కూడా పెడితే బాగుంటుంది. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే మాకు టీమ్ ఆఫ్ డాక్టర్స్, థౌజండ్స్ ఆఫ్ డాక్టర్స్ మాకు ఉన్నారు, కంటెంట్ రైటర్స్ ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, మాకు కూడా ఒక ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఇలాంటిది అటాచ్ అవుతే చాలా బాగుంటుంది. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే హెల్త్ ఈజ్ ఎవర్ గ్రీన్. ఓకే, మీరు ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇస్తా వెళ్ళండి, మేము హెల్త్ చూసుకుంటాం. ఓకే, అండ్ వీ కెన్ గివ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ అవేర్నెస్ అబౌట్ హెల్త్. అండ్ ఎందుకంటే కరెక్ట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇప్పటికి కూడా కరెక్ట్గా ఏ టీవీ కూడా హెల్త్ గురించి ఇస్తలేదు, అంత కమర్షియల్ అయిపోయింది. ఓకే, మీరు కరెక్ట్ కంటెంట్తోనే వీడియోస్ చేసినా కానీ బాగుంటుంది. ఓకే, విల్ బీ విత్ యూ. థ్యాంక్స్ సార్.
మనకంతా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తే మనం డాక్టర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తాం. ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్కి, కంపెనీస్కి జ్వరం వస్తే ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తారు? నేను చెప్పింది మీకు అర్థమైందా? ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్, కార్పొరేషన్స్, బ్యాంక్స్, ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్, మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్, ఇఫ్ దే బికమ్ సిక్ దే గో టు ఏ కన్సల్టెంట్, కార్పొరేట్ కన్సల్టెంట్ హూ కెన్ గివ్ ద మెడిసిన్. ఓ పెద్ద ఇంజెక్షన్ తీసుకుని ఎలా పొడిస్తే, ఎక్కడ మందు ఇస్తే అగైన్ దే గెట్ బి రివైవ్డ్. సో గ్లూకోజ్ లాగా, సార్ డాక్టర్ గారు చెప్తున్నారు, గ్లూకోజ్ లాగా అండ్ ఐవీ లాగా. And we have a corporate consultant like that, SK Gupta garu. Sir, please come and accept our small.
సో కాజా సార్ గురించి మీకు స్పెషల్గా చెప్పాలి. సో కాజా సార్, యాజ్ యూ నో, అవర్ క్లౌడ్ అండ్ డెవాప్స్ ట్రైనర్, ఇంతకుముందు నేను చెప్పినట్లుగా. సో క్లౌడ్ అండ్ డెవాప్స్లో నాకు తెలిసి ఇండియాలో ఇంతకంటే ఎక్కువ మందిని ట్రైన్ చేసిన ట్రైనరే లేడు అసలు. సో ఇనిషియల్ స్టేజ్ నుంచి ఇప్పుడు వరకు. సో ప్రతి స్టెప్లో కూడా కాజా సార్ అంటే హీఈస్ మై కాలేజ్ మేట్. సో వీ బోత్ ఆర్ క్లాస్మేట్స్. సో క్వాలిటీ థాట్ జర్నీ ప్రతి స్టెప్లో ఒక రైట్ సజెషన్స్ ఇస్తూ, క్వాలిటీ థాట్కి మెయిన్ పిల్లర్గా ఆయనే ఉంది. సో ఒక మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే, నేను స్టేజ్ మీద లేకపోతే ముందు నేను ఉండి యుద్ధం చేస్తున్నానంటే, ముందు నేను ఉన్నాను అంటే నాకు కంప్లీట్గా ఒక సైన్యాధ్యక్షుడిలాగా ఆయన నిలబడి ఆయన ముందుకుండి నడిపించడం అనేది జరిగింది. So I wanted to listen a few words from.
Okay, yeah. First of all, happy Teachers Day. I think నేను చదువుకునే రోజుల్లో probably I was the last person whom people expect to tell that it is a happy Teachers Day, because for me it was just a holiday. Right? So from that stage, coming to this point, it has been a roller coaster of a ride. So I started teaching so that I can afford cigarettes. That is how my journey is. My everything for me, experience is the best teacher అన్న మాట మీరు ఉంటారు కదా, నాకు ఇంకా ఎక్స్పీరియన్సే. సిగరెట్లు మొదలెట్టినప్పుడు, మానేసినప్పుడు, తిట్లు తిన్నప్పుడు, కోప్పడినప్పుడు, రైట్? సో ఫర్ మీ దీస్ ఆర్ ద సిచ్యుయేషన్స్ విచ్ ఐ హావ్ డెల్ట్ విత్. సో ప్రాబబ్లీ రన్నా నాకు ఐ థింక్ లాజికలీ అని ఎందుకంటానంటే దెబ్బలు తినేసి డెక్కా ముక్కీలు ఎక్కువ తిని, సో ప్రాబబ్లీ దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్. అండ్ యా, I use this example a lot. I think Yusuf might help me with this. So I'll try to tell you the importance of a teacher. When we were in intermediate, one of our faculty was teaching English. He used to be 4 feet. His name was Rafi, I still remember him. నాకు పెద్దగా ఇంటర్ టీచర్లు గుర్తులేదు, బికాస్ ఇన్ కార్పొరేట్ కాలేజెస్ జనరలీ వెరీ రేర్లీ యూ రిమెంబర్ టీచర్స్. And that too, he was not a prime faculty. English in intermediate is like a joke. That is something for March, not throughout the year. So he has given one simple example. He has said that, okay, can you tell me when to use a and when to use the? For that, the exam, he has not started there. What he has said is, in Vijayawada there is a road called as Nakkal Road. In that there are 2 things which are famous. One is doctors, the other one is dogs. So then he was jogging, so because he wanted to be healthy, and then ఏమైందంటే ఒక కుక్క వచ్చి కరిచింది. నేను తెలుగు హిందీలో అనువదిస్తాను. ఒక కుక్క వచ్చి కరిచింది. సో దీన్ని ఆయన ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్తున్నాడు, ఏ డాగ్ హ్యాస్ బిటెన్ మీ అన్నాడు. సో తర్వాత కొన్నాళ్ళ తర్వాత ఇంజక్షన్లు గట్రా చేయించుకొని ఒక 15 రోజులు 20 రోజులు అయిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ లేదు, అసలు ఆ కుక్క ఏదో ఆ రోజు మన గ్రహాలు బాగాలేదు, ఈరోజు బాగానే ఉన్నాయి, మళ్ళీ మొదలెడదామని మళ్ళీ మొదలెట్టు. ఈసారి కూడా అదే కుక్క వచ్చి కరిచింది. ఇప్పుడు ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్తున్నారు దాన్ని, ది డాగ్ హ్యాస్ బిటన్ మీ అన్నాడు. ఇందాక ఏ వాడాను, ఇప్పుడు ది ఎందుకు వాడానంటే ఇంతకుముందు నాకు కుక్కతో పరిచయం లేదు, ఇప్పుడు ఉంది అన్నాడు. సో నా క్లాసులో నాకు తెలిసి అక్కడ నుండి నాకు తెలిసి చచ్చిపోయే లోపల ఏకి దీకి తేడా ఎవడో చేయడు. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ సంథింగ్ విచ్ ఐ లైక్డ్ అబౌట్ టీచింగ్. యా, సో ప్రాబబ్లీ సమ్ ఆఫ్ యూ మైట్ హ్యావ్ సీన్ మీ స్పీకింగ్ మూవీ డైలాగ్స్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్. That is because of Godavari water. Yeah, but yeah, it's not how, just like sir, how I was trying to tell about entropy and all of that stuff. So probably in this generation, sir, we have to be intellectually a little bit down. So we take the examples of movies, some situations to explain, and thank you, sir, for your guidance. Actually, that brings in light into our generation, right? Yeah. Because that is extremely good. Because ఇప్పుడు ఏకి దీకి తేడా మా క్లాస్లో ఎవడు చేయడు. ఆడు ఏమన్నా చేసుకోండి, గుమ్మస్తా ఉండేవండి, సెక్యూరిటీ గార్డ్ ఉండేవండి, CEO ఉండేవండి. బట్ దిస్ మిస్టేక్ నో వన్ డస్ దట్. దట్ ఈస్ బికాస్ దట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంపాక్ట్ ఆఫ్ అ టీచర్. That is the impact of a teacher. And all of us are here to create such impacts. But probably we work on finished products. So I am calling it as finished products because ఇందాక సార్ అన్నారు కదా, ఇంట్లో తల్లిదండ్రుల కళ్ళల్లో ఆనందం అని. నేను పెళ్ళాల కళ్ళలో కోపం కూడా చూశాను సార్. ఎందుకంటే నా క్లాసు ఆదివారం కూడా సాయంత్రం 6 నుండి 9 వరకు ఉంటుంది. ఆదివారం కూడా పిల్లలను వదిలేసి ఏం చదివారు. సో ఇలాంటి రకరకాల ఎగ్జాంపుల్. సో ఇట్ హ్యాస్ బీన్ అ వండర్ఫుల్ జర్నీ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ కంటిన్యూ సార్. అండ్ myself and Ramna we have a great dreams, and most of you will be part of it. That is something which I promise, and thank you for giving this time. Yeah.
Thanks to Father sir. And we have Sneha madam. So she is Akshara Vagdevi International School. She is managing that entire school. So she is the head of Akshara Vagdevi International School, and she is our partner in Quality Thought and iHub. So I wanted to listen few words from Sneha madam. Before that, మనం అంటే నాకు ఈ అంటే జనరల్గా మనం స్కూల్ లెవెల్, కాలేజ్ లెవెల్ ఇట్లా మనకి ట్రైనర్స్, టీచర్స్, గురువులు ఇవన్నీ ఉంటాయి కదండి. లైఫ్లో చాలా పెద్ద పెద్ద విషయాలు, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ విషయాలు నేర్పించే గురువు నాకు మురళీ సార్ ఉన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు లేరు ఆయన, నేను అప్పుడు మాట్లాడడానికి. ఆయన స్నేహ మేడం ఫాదర్ వెళ్ళిపోయారు ఆయన వచ్చి. సో నేను చాలా విషయాలు నేర్చుకుంది స్నేహ మేడం వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్ దగ్గర, మురళీ సార్ దగ్గర. అంటే మనం నాలెడ్జ్ చాలా టీచర్స్ నేర్పిస్తారు, బట్ లైఫ్లో ఎలా ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలనేది ఆయన నాకు నేర్పించడం జరిగింది ప్రాక్టికల్గా. సో స్నేహ మేడం లైక్ మీ నుంచి జస్ట్.
Good evening everyone. Happy Teachers Day. I'm not that much aware about IT because I'm a civil structural engineer. Since I'm very good in administration, I'm only looking into administration till now. Even in iHub as well as Quality Thought, I have only taken care of administration as well as in the school. I wish all the best for all of you in your future as well as in your jobs for all the students. Once again, happy Teachers' Day.
So, like before we wind up, I wanted to invite Anji. Anji is my brother, and he takes care of most of the execution in the system. So, tanu corporate lo, ante he's having nearly 13-14 years of working experience in Tech Mahindra, Accenture, big companies. So, first step ఏంటంటే నేను తన్ని జాబ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు జాబ్ వదిలేసేసి ట్రైనింగ్లోకి నాలాగా కూడా ట్రైనింగ్స్ ఇస్తే బాగుంటుందని చెప్పినప్పుడు he became a trainer. సో ట్రైనర్గా ఉంటూ తను ఆటోమేషన్ టెస్టింగ్, రోబోటిక్ ప్రాసెస్ ఆటోమేషన్, చాలా సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఆయన టీచ్ చేసేవాడు. తన టీచింగ్ స్టైల్ కూడా చాలామంది స్టూడెంట్స్ అట్రాక్ట్ అయ్యేవాళ్ళు. అప్పుడు నేను అడిగింది ఏంటంటే, మన సిస్టమ్ చాలా గ్రో అయింది, నేను మొత్తం చూసుకోలేకపోతున్నాను, నువ్వు టీచింగ్ కూడా స్టాప్ చేయని చెప్పి అడిగాను నేను. సో అది కూడా చేశాడు తను. అంటే బేసికల్గా క్వాలిటీ థాట్ నా గ్రోత్ కానీ, క్వాలిటీ థాట్ గ్రోత్ కానీ, ఫ్యామిలీ గ్రోత్ కానీ తను బాగుండాలి అనే ఉద్దేశంతో తను కార్పొరేట్లో జాబ్ వదిలేశాడు. తర్వాత తను హీజ్ అ గుడ్ ట్రైనర్, ట్రైనింగ్ కూడా వదిలేసేసి he's supporting me in the entire execution of the system. So it is very rare to get such kind of a brother. So you are helping us a lot. So please accept my sorry because already it's late. So to all students, especially I think 180 cities. So I am really so I really thankful to you and all our staff, course managers and staff who came. So it's a great day. Me రావడం వల్ల I'm so happy. So that's all from my side today. So let's have a dinner and we'll go. Anyone wants to share any ideas or anything you want to speak, you can come onto the stage and you can share your thing. With that we can stop.
Okay, before we wind up, thanks a lot for all of you being here. Thanks professors and a lot of dignitaries making this successful program today. Okay, before we wind up, on behalf of Quality Thought and staff, ITTV and ICON, we would like to congratulate and appreciate Ramana Bhupati Garu for making this possible. A small appreciation from Kaja and
సారీ క్రిష్, మురళీ సార్ గురించి మీరు చెప్పాను కదా, మీరు లేనప్పుడు చెప్పాను సార్ మీ గురించి. సో హీఈస్ మురళీ సార్, హీఈస్ మై గురు. అండ్ ఐ నీడ్ నాట్ టు డిస్క్రైబ్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్. సో నాకు చాలామంది గురువులు ఉన్నారు, అందరూ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో కానీ వాళ్ళతో పాటు నా జర్నీలో నేను ముందుకెళ్ళటానికి, పెద్ద విజన్తో ఆలోచించడానికి, అసలు ఎలా ఒక ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళాలి, ఎలా లైఫ్లో ముందుకెళ్ళాలి అనేది, అండ్ ఇంటర్నల్గా రైట్ నౌ మై కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఈజ్ మురళీ సార్. సో మురళీ సార్ చాలా తక్కువ మాట్లాడతారు, కానీ మురళీ సార్ రియల్లీ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ టు యూ ఫర్ కమింగ్ హియర్.
ITTV and ICON. 3 cheers to Ramana sir. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hooray!
The more people.
Okay, so I would now request, sorry, Yusuf, the man of the show today, okay? So please come and receive a small appreciation from the CEO of Quality Park and Murali sir. His voice is so sweet, right? Thanks a lot, both the MCs, Master of Ceremonies today who made this day. Thank you so much. He's the one who brought it.